Demand for XRP skyrockets. You got to see this report. We'll talk XRP price at the end, along with social media's influence on crypto prices. Is it real or BS? My FedEx package came in, my race got canceled, and Pump.fun is...
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Making people lots of money. But before we get into the making money and crypto and the hot action you see up on the screen, your comments come first. Yes, because you, the viewer, matter most. Chris Tremblay says, is Klaus Canadian? No, but I did live in the upper Midwest for a long time, so I do say things like A in Canada. It's just how I am. Ticey Griffin dropping support on the channel. Thank you kindly. Sir says, weird science, is it real? My creation. Oingo boingo. Love the movies. And by the way, we had a good movie reference in the earlier video today. Phoebe Cates. That's who we were talking about. Marty Smith saying, else is Phoebe Cates. I'm sure I waxed the dolphin thinking of her a few times. Ladies, who are your dream boats in the 80s that you flick the bean to? I want to hear it. Can't just be a sausage fest of views. Ladies, let me know in the comments down below. Bitcoin's sitting at 102,029 while ETH is 37. Wait, hold on, rewind. Bitcoin's sitting at 102,000. Yes, we're in 6 digits here. XRP is a nice healthy 3% up. 243 is the price. XLM, look at that, 5% in the gains. 45.9 souls at 220. We're gonna talk about Pump.fun and making money while BNB's making money at 732. By the way, look at that, some deep green popping up on the screen. I like seeing it. Social media fear drives Bitcoin price sentiment report. Beware the hype on social media. New data from Sentiment reveals concerning correlation between Bitcoin's price and the emotions of retail traders. This correlation is evident in the 90 to 99, 100, 109, and 110, 119,000 price ranges. When Bitcoin's price was between 90 and 100, mentions of Bitcoin increased around the 110. Basically what they're saying is, look, as the thing got popular, there was more juicy action, but then there was also more greed. Now, is it kind of like chicken or the egg thing? Because I want to hear this from you, right? We kind of hang out on social media. Some of us hang out on Twitter, DGen World. Some of us do the YouTube thing. Some of us do other socials. Is it the socials that drive the price? Or does the price drive the increase in social posting, right? I mean, I think about that, right? I think of views with this channel. I think views are the biggest as prices are on the upswing, right? I've noticed that time and time again. So is it the views of my channel that are driving up the price? No, it's the price and then the socials follow. So I don't think I'm really buying it. All right, sentiment remains mixed following Fed's December meeting in the holiday season. All right, here's the deal. The Fed was naughty to us. Crashed the market last time. We're okay. We moved down, but we got a data point coming up, the big one. January 15th, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to live stream that one. Yeah. Gonna live, and then I'm gonna do some traveling now that my FedEx package came in. Getting juicy, everyone. But January 15th, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time is CPI data. That's the report the Fed's gonna look at the most. If we get something juicy, and here's the trend for the last year. See how it's gone up? If we get something juicy, 2.2, 2.1, somewhere nice and low to push it back on down, Jerome Powell will be heavily encouraged to cut it a quarter, which would rally the market even further. I mean, adding some big numbers to the board on here if that happens. So keep an eye out because I'll pass that news on to you as it happens. Pump.fun, responsible for 70% of the token launches on the Solana network. It's not just the token launches, it's the fucking money that's being created with this. We've talked about what the real goal of all this is, and the real goal of all this is making money. I mean, if you're here to get crypto tail, I don't know. I mean, if you're a chick, oh, this is awesome, lots of sausage in crypto. But if you're a dude, you're playing against a lot of other sticks on the table, and that's not good odds. Now, if you're here to make the money, do you really care how you make the money? Do you care if your crypto that you're into, whether it's XRP, XLM, BTC, Sol, whatever, do you care if it goes up because of a meme launchpad, or do you just care if the price goes up? I gotta be honest with you, I don't give a flying F why BTC is at 102,000. As long as it keeps going up, I'm glad. It could be some news over there, some news over there. Either way, if it's printing zeros, we're all down with that. Pump.fun has been responsible for approximately 70% of all transactions on the Solana network over the past 2 days. Its Saturday dominance is the highest since the platform it's disabled its streaming feature. Yeah, there were a lot of people doing bad things. There were actually people that were doing self harm to promote their token launch. It got really, really bad. Over the past week, Sol has climbed 12%. The upward trajectory has in part been motivated by its meme coin trenches. Pump.fun is the go-to spot for meme coin creating, with over 5.5 million tokens being created on the platform. Holy crap, man, this is nuts. So, Pump.fun is driving some big Sol usage. Let's talk about big XRP wantage, desirage, and any other idge you can think of. That's a good idge, not a bad idge, right? XRP fund flows skyrocket to 2,433% to 438 million. Now, the 438 million isn't that big, but I think we can also agree that the majority of what was holding XRP back has been the SEC. So as we get that remedied here over the next several weeks and months, you're going to see even more action. But check this out. Investment flows into XRP-focused products surged to 438 million, a remarkable 2,433% jump from 2023. Just a year earlier, rising from 9 to 18 million between 2022 and 2023. So think, went from 9 million in 2022, 18 million in 2023, and 438 million in 2024, and the majority of that coming in what? Since the Torres action and since the action with Trump. XRP gained a lot of traction after their legal battle with the SEC. We're hoping that gets resolved. Also, when that gets resolved, how much more money is going to come into the sidelines? Let's go to that report. And by the way, as always, any article you see in this video, along with all my other ones, will be linked in the description below. Seriously super happy my FedEx package came in. And oh, what does Klaus have here? Passportes, yes. Yes, Passportes. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, look at it. XRP flows. Now, the big ones, let's be real here. BTC, ETH has some big ones here. But bigger than their multi-asset flows, bigger than the Solana flows in 2024. That's really, really a good sign. Now, overall, though, XRP has been battered by the SEC. So we know a lot of money has been kept on the sidelines, all right? So as those events happen, we're going to be able to track it, and you're going to be able to track it with me. All right, so what's going on in the crypto market? We're leaning a little to altcoin season, just the tip, not much. Like we're maybe we're trying to put our hand in the land of the mighty boom boom and take her back to the room. And no, we're not even there. 55 out of 100 is like a naughty text. It's like not much, right? Like, so what needs to happen? Well, we need to see the alts continue the movement. You're seeing a nice run up on Sol, nice run up on BNB, on ETH, but look, it's also happening with BTC. So that's why you're not seeing the alts separate so much and see bigger scores. Even though you are seeing some deep green from the alts, the reality is over the last 90 days, and that's how this metric is measured, BTC has still been like the big player out there, right? It's been tugging the market. But let's see what happens with this run, because the last time BTC stalled around 100,000, the alts took off. So now that BTC has crossed 100,000 again, will we have the same action happening? XRP volume has turned around today. That's a good sign, because earlier this morning we saw a little negativity in the volume, up 8% to 4.37% in volume. You can see a nice healthy jump right here right before the time of recording. I'm excited about that one. Let's zoom on into those 15-minute candlesticks and see what homegirl is bringing us today. She's bringing us this lowercase p pumperoni. Lowercase p. Lowercase. Not big. Not all moonshot. No, lowercase p pumperoni. Here's the deal though. We breached 245. Couldn't hold it. We're fighting those candlesticks right now. The move is still early. I want to see what happens because earlier, right? Earlier, we saw this move here where we got held back right around that 244. So we went higher than that on this move, which is great. Zooming on out though, look at this. We've erased a lot of the pain over the couple weeks from the Fed's decision. And remember, CPI data is the biggest report that the Fed uses to make their decision, which could change, right, the outcome of the decision of their meeting. We're going to keep an eye on that because that's what pushed down crypto the last time. So like I said, see how big of a move this was pushed on down? You could have an equal move to the upside with juicy CPI data. Macros still rule the roost. But right now, XRP is on the rise with a good New Year's rally that's been sustained now for almost a week. Zooming in a little bit deeper to that move. Hey, I've got my alert set at, you know what, 246 right now. And on the low side, honestly, don't tell me unless we're breaching this candlestick right here, which is about 2 33. So I wanted to highlight that XRP asset under management chart, you know, where it had like the 9 million and like the 18 million and like the 437 million. I wanted to highlight that because that shows you how much money was staying away from XRP because of what was happening with the SEC. The premise of the SEC is right to protect investors out there. And we see now that while the SEC has been bending over XRP, Ripple, and the entire crypto community, it's really affected the investor sentiment. But then oddly enough, to give further confirmation that the SEC is the best thing ever for crypto, Gary and the SEC gave us low prices for a couple years for those of you to stack your bags. And then when Gary announced his resignation, alt shot up. So even though the SEC isn't helping isn't protecting the investors, they are helping the investors. Now, how much more money though will flow into XRP and other related crypto products as these events happen, right? As January 20th happens, where Gensler actually officially resigns. I'm going to be watching very closely. I'm super excited about this. I'm excited to see the move that we've had over like the last 8 weeks and that it's been sustained. And some of the biggest fears that we've had here over these last 8 weeks has been what? We're going to pump it on up and then we're just going to dump it all away, right? Because that's what we lived with in the last couple of years. But now we're 2 months into this move. You have certain players out there. Sui was just touching all-time highs. Things are still moving at different times. BTC just broke 102,000 again. So the things are moving and things are staying hot, and we're 2 months into this. Volume is still healthy. Normal XRP volume between $1 to $2 billion. Now, 4, 5, 6 billion. That's a great sign, right? We took a baseline, we moved it up, making this our new baseline, and now we've held it for the last couple months. That's great stuff. But I'm going to keep a close eye, because we know they always got tricks up their sleeves. You know, those traditional finance players out there, the ones that wanted to debank crypto and make crypto life hard for all of us. They've got tricks up their sleeves. But they also gave us low prices for a couple years, and a lot of us capitalized on that action. FedEx package arrived, passportes in hand, choo-choo bitches.